if you Google True North, if you look at the teachings of authentic leadership, you'll find pyramids, because the concept is from 1943, it's from the late 1930s, when Maslow's hierarchy of needs was being developed. That's where authentic leadership comes from. And that's the point that I'm trying to make to you guys is, look at how old you are now. Look at the age of your parents. I know what my parents is. My mom was born after Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Authentic leadership is tied to that, and it's presented to you as new and exciting all the time. Same thing with servant leadership. The same website didn't identify servant leadership as transformational or any other type of leadership. And when you go specifically into authentic leadership, as you go specifically into servant leadership, what you discover is that they try to present themselves as their own leadership entity. So authentic leadership is its own leadership. Servant leadership is its own leadership. And that's another trick, to be able to present you, to tell you, hey, I'm new and exciting, I'm servant leadership. Hey, I'm new and exciting, I'm empathetic leadership. Hey, I'm new and exciting, I'm inspirational leadership. They seem very similar because they all come from the same place. And you see this when you look at the practicers, the people that they say, hey, these are the people in history that practice authentic leadership. These are the people that practice empathetic leadership, that practice servant leadership. The names are the same. And a lot of the names existed before the theory existed in general. Mother Teresa is always listed as an authentic leader. She's always listed as a servant leader. She's always listed as an empathetic leader, even though she existed before those times. So there's not that great of a difference between any one of these theories, and they all tie back to behaviorist theories. Servant leadership says you need to have these certain qualities. It has to be a quality. It has to be a calling. You have to want to serve. Stewardship is involved, and then empathy, and then a bunch of other behaviors that you need to have. You go to authentic leadership, you have many of the exact same behaviors are listed. And servant leadership, it's like you can find as many as 18 different behaviors you have to have. With authentic leadership, it's at least 10 different behaviors you have to have. And there's a lot of overlap because they all come from the same place.